Greetings, 565 here. Not to be overly dramatic or anything, but I may have just added the coolest feature in any top-down game ever, fundamentally changing the way my upcoming game High Velocity Arena is played. So, it's not very controversial to say the best games have the best features. Not that every feature in a great game is golden, but that critically acclaimed games are critically acclaimed because they have a feature or multiple features that make the game stand out in one way or another. As a game developer, I'm constantly trying to refine and update my game to make sure it has enough features to be entertaining without succumbing to feature creep, while also making sure the features are refined to my standard of quality. It's tiring, but also one of the most entertaining aspects of game development. So right around the beginning of 2024, I had an idea that I've personally never seen in a top-down game. What if the camera was dynamic? As in, the camera would sometimes follow the player, similar to most top-down experiences, but the camera could also zoom in and out and be able to stay locked in place depending on what part of the map someone is in. This idea stuck with me. Not only have I yet to see this feature in a 2D game, adding it would do a few things. One, at the risk of causing a Streisand effect, this feature should help dissociate HVA from feeling like a .io game. More significantly, the gameplay in HVA would change. If the camera is focused on the player at all times, the area where the player can realistically engage in combat is restricted to the area the camera can see. Not that bullets can't go past the camera, but this isn't Counter-Strike or Siege where deliberate tactical play around cover is essential. I want HVA to be fast-paced, so I'm trying to avoid anything that slows down or draws out gameplay, like two players being in the same area but not being able to see each other and instead having to play Marco Polo before being able to engage in combat. But if the camera reacted to where the player was in the map, it would address the previous engagement issue and significantly change the way combat occurs. As the map designer, I can force the camera to lock into certain areas at certain level of zoom, meaning that all players in this area see all other players in this area and nothing more, resolving the engagement issue previously mentioned. This doesn't mean the camera is always locked in. Sometimes it will only move vertically, or follow the player but only within a certain constraint, or just focus on the player entirely. The balance and gameplay ramifications of the feature are endless, and I also think it looks sick, but I'm a bit biased. This feature arguably also raises the skill ceiling and changes the game by fundamentally changing the way players aim, because not only does the importance of positioning become apparent, where the player aims from is no longer fixed to the center of their screen, meaning players need to care about both their cursor's position and their character's position to aim sharply. So if you like this and you want to support me, the best thing you can do is interact with this video, like, subscribe, share, all the normal stuff, and go wishlist HVA on Steam. Regardless of whatever you do, thank you for watching this far, and have a great day.